My name is Nosari. I am a Strongman competitor for Vegan Strong Plant Belt. I went vegan originally in 2015 just to try and be a little bit healthier, but it didn't take long for me to figure out, like, just don't need animal products. So I think I'd always kind of thought about it. It had always been back in the back of my mind. I grew up, my sister had gone vegan when we were young. She's still vegan, and my wife was already vegan. She was my girlfriend at the time, so she had already been vegan for several years while we were dating. And it had always been in the back of my mind. And I just took the jump one day. The biggest challenge for me going vegan was probably just not eating all the vegan junk food right away, to be honest, because I mean, it's good. The changes after going vegan, I definitely felt a little bit better. I think some of the stuff that I noticed was like I'd have less stomach issues or things like that. My digestive tract started to move a lot smoother after that. For building muscle, I actually didn't start working out or lifting too much until after I'd been vegan for about 6 years already. Everything came on as a vegan, and it wasn't too hard then, so I have nothing to compare it to really, but I can attest that it really wasn't a problem as a vegan. I think what made me realize this is what I need to do, it's like, I just love it. It's so much fun. The first time I really started trying to lift weights seriously, it was something I was looking forward to every day. And I knew that, yeah, I want to keep doing this. And I knew it was a good message for veganism. I eat kind of anything as long as it's vegan, to be honest. I'll pretty much eat everything, but a typical day is probably, I do have some of the mock meats still. I'll have like tofu rice bowls. I'll have, I eat a lot of soy curls. I love those. I think veganism is super important for other people just because I think a lot of people don't realize that they don't have to eat animals or consume animal products. And I think a lot of times we think about it in a way where we're like, hey, like this is necessary. It's something I have to do because. But when you realize you don't have to, it's just kind of like, well, I don't want to contribute to that. So I think it would be great, yeah, for more people to go vegan.
Do you be with somebody who isn't vegan now that you are?
Oh man, I think the idea, yeah, it's kind of foreign to me, the idea of being with someone who isn't vegan, just because I have been the entire time that I've been vegan, so I'm very lucky. I'm not sure, honestly. It's a hard one. My wife was vegan. She had gone vegan right before we met, actually. I'm very lucky in that it wasn't difficult for us to be together while I wasn't vegan and she was, because she's just very patient and understanding, and I think she was still early on in her vegan journey too, so she's kind of figuring it out. I think that patience and just encouragement went a long way.
Would you say she was the biggest reason why you went vegan, or was it just everything?
I think the biggest reason I went vegan I think it was a factor, but I think for me it was kind of everything. I think being with my wife, she was my girlfriend at the time. We didn't have much non-vegan food at home, so it was already pretty simple. Like I was already adjusted to that at home. It was just really going out or anything away from home, and so that made it a lot easier, I think. But I think I needed to find my own way to think, hey, this is gonna be a healthier option, but also I think I needed to find my way to the idea that, like, we really don't need to consume animals.
And how much of this is ethical to you versus maybe health or environmental?
I think while I originally started to go vegan for health in some respect, I think at this point it's probably 100% ethical. Initially it was a little bit for health, just like everyone else, trying to just be a little healthier, and it kind of opened my eyes a little bit to say, hey, and the ethical reasons are why I would never go back. Yeah, if a doctor told me I had to eat animals, I'd be a little suspicious, because at the end of the day, all the macronutrients, all the micronutrients, that's in plant products. And so what is so special about this form of it versus that other form of it? I'd be suspicious. I'd probably get a second opinion.
How often do you cheat?
I've never cheated on veganism. I've cheated on my macros before, but never on veganism.
And do you have to like really be careful with how you eat in any way? Do you like micromanage your nutrient intake, or do you not really worry about that stuff?
Yeah, I think as a relatively new strongman, I haven't worried about it a whole lot. I haven't worried about my macros a whole lot and managing my my nutrient intake. I mostly just worry about getting enough calories and getting enough protein, but I think you can do that without being too like obsessive or over the top with it. It's a lot easier than if I were trying to do something like bodybuilding.
Why are we here today? What's going on?
So we are here today with the Vegan Strong Plant Belt team, hanging out at the Attilas gym. We are just here to spread the vegan message that plants have all the protein you need.
Is there any way anybody could find out more about you if they want to check you out online or follow you?
I am on Instagram. My handle is RayTBOStrength, and you can also look at my profile on the Vegan Strong Plant Belt website. If anyone wants to go vegan, go for it. I don't think you'll regret it, and it's probably not as hard as you think.